Hello, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. I'm here. Can you hear me? Hi, Hitomi. Hi, Kelly. I love to welcome those who are here. Hello, Floor. Oh my goodness, it's Wednesday. Hi. Oh, gal. Sorry. Sorry. One should probably check her hair before she jumps on. Hi, welcome to my studio. Oh my god. This is watercolor night. The third Wednesday of the month is watercolor. Is that okay? Welcome Judy, Annette, Deborah, Nancy, Karen. Oh, Gail, hi. I don't know. I think I have a brush. I should have wait. Hold on. Hold on. One should maybe check her hair before she hi. Welcome. It is July 14th. And thank you so much for being here. I'm excited. We are going to do a free dim. Wait. Nancy just said I'm already registered. Nancy, I haven't even announced it. Okay. You guys. I love this. Karen just said my favorite night of the week. Mine too. It's weird because I gauge everything off of what I'm doing on a Wednesday. And when somebody says, hey, what are you doing Wednesday night? Which, by the way, tomorrow is my son's birthday. And I thought next year it falls on Wednesday. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me here. I'm Tracy Weinzapfel. This is my studio. We're live. If you see, it's up in the upper left-hand corner, a bright red live. Otherwise, you can be watching this on replay. I do send all of these videos to YouTube. Yes, tonight is free. If you want to ask me questions, I'll answer them. I do the best I can. Sometimes I'm painting and I'm shuffling about. I actually invited my parents. My parents are kind of newly on Facebook, so I don't know if they'll show up. But if they do, they might not know where to find me. But anyway, haven't been here for several months. Good to be back. Been in Michigan helping a family member, Clarice. I'm from Michigan originally, so we're happy to have you back. Gwen, Gwen, is that right? Said, amazing studio, so organized. Yeah, it's a bad habit of mine. So, thank you, you guys. I just want to say welcome. Hello, Christina. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is not allowed to go to any of my resources page. So if Elizabeth asks any questions about where do I get something, she is not allowed to go there. She is in Amazon affiliate jail. See how I remember things? Thank you, guys. We get started at 5:30. I thought I would jump on. Nice shirt. We shop at the same place. This was from Boot Barn. I bought a pair of cowboy boots to go with it. This is from Boot Barn. Yes, I shop at a place called Boot Barn. I bought a pair of boots too. Hello, Minnesota. Hello, Jill. Hello, Cheryl. You guys, is Annette feeling okay? I'm jumping in. I see the comments. Hello, Hitomi. She has her paints ready. Thank you. I had something on this morning and it looked not good. Central Florida, glad to be here. Pam, we're glad you're here too. Good morning from down under. Hello, Australia. I love my peeps from down under. Oh, I hope everybody is feeling good. So, a Kiwi, my New Zealanders. I love my New Zealanders. That was one of my best trips ever. Cheryl had the second COVID shot today. My second COVID shot knocked me under, but I feel great today, so I'm fine. Hi, Alice. Am I here but no sound using closed captions? I'll speak clearly and enunciate. Oh, I didn't know if I liked that shirt this morning, but I changed it. I had to change the juju. Hi, Jackie from Connecticut. I'm wishing you well. You look great. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Oh, saying hi from Texas. Did you guys hear the news? Okay, I'll sit here and eating some lasagna while we do the chit chat. Okay. So if you guys are if you guys have never joined me live on Wednesday nights are free for everybody. I paint from the space I'm within. Doesn't mean I always tell you what I'm doing. Wait a minute, Sybil from Glenwood or Sybil? I had my Glenwood shirt on all day. Oh my God, make connections in your world. It's so great. Hi, Sybil. So every Wednesday I'm free on my Facebook page. I'm not free. I'm sure I cost a lot of money. No, but I do a free demo. We get started. I talk for 15 minutes. Sybil has the cutest boy. Oh my God, you guys. That's from my Glenwood trip. Sybil, hello. I was going to wear my Crazy Horse shirt. I had my Glenwood shirt on all day. That trip meant a lot to me. Okay. So Tori said, hello, girl. I'm eating chocolate. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm going to do that. I love this. I love all the connections. So every Wednesday, I'm free from my studio. I do a live free demo. I don't share necessarily what we're going to be doing. But I do talk about art. I do talk about what's going on in my little world. My little world is getting a lot bigger. I'm so blessed and thankful. I appreciate that I have been able to share my vacations. Carla says my first time here. I do chitter chat for about, I call it chitty chat. That's a family joke for about 15 minutes. If you don't like the chitty chat, you can mute me for 15 minutes. Annette is signed up for the retreat. Hi, Lisa with 2 S's. You guys, thank you. I love the shirt. Where did you get the shirt from? This shirt is from Boot Barn. Brought to you by Boot Barn in your Western world. I also bought a pair of boots. Hello from New Zealand, Juanita. I love New Zealand. I can give you many stories from that. I rented a car in New Zealand, and they shouldn't have given it to me because I should not drive on the other side of the road. Okay, never mute you. Thank you, Tori. Hello, Lynette. Signed up. I haven't received my email yet. Okay, let me. It's not 5:30 yet. I'm bouncing off the seat of my. Yeah, I went to Boot Barn this weekend. Guys. Okay. All right. So welcome to Wednesday night. This is my little world. I'm bringing it to you from my studio. I'm so blessed. I love what I do. We're going to do a free demo. Tonight we're going to use watercolors. I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of have an idea. Somebody said, do you always paint flowers? Yes. I come from a world of nature, sunsets, sunrises, flowers, leaves, you name it. I do love my flowers. But tonight, I might change it up just for that. First thing I want to talk about is on Saturday morning, you might have noticed I didn't have a pair of shoes to wear, so I made my own. Because if a girl, I had white shoes, I figured why not? So I made these shoes. I posted them on Facebook. I didn't anticipate the reaction. I had thought about a class in July, but life is really busy right now. but we're doing it. We're going to paint these. If y'all want to join me in this class, I'm going to post this right here. Yes, yes, yes. That is a class. That is a workshop. Oh, I didn't even think. Hold on. I have to. Anne, are you here? Can you help me? Okay, so yes, we're going to paint shoes. That was the #1 question I got asked. Yes, the shoes are going to be painted. Oh, I can't get out of this. Hold on, I got to bring me back. I don't have a production team here, but I need to have one. All right. So yes, the shoes are a thing. Yes, we're going to paint them. I'm going to get rid of that. We are going to paint shoes. If y'all want to join me in that workshop, yes, it's available. I answered that question. Literally, I didn't know that that was going to be a thing. This is what I did about this. You know me. Oh, thank you. Anne is here. Okay, she's here. Okay, I got my support staff. That's all I need. Everybody needs a right hand Anne. And remind me to talk to you about Anne. Okay, so here are the shoes. Vanna, hold the shoes up. I painted these. I wore them. I love them. Now, here's the thing that I'm going to tell you. It is a workshop. It is not included with your Artful Journey membership. Why? Because it's outside of the art journal. There's a reason. I spend a lot of time and effort to make sure you get the best from me. We are going to do this as a live Facebook class. It'll be recorded. If you buy it, you'll have access to the recording. You don't have to be there live. I made it as simple as I possibly could be with supplies. I don't want you to have to buy an entire paint palette. So I did 3 colors, black and white, 3 brushes. Life is so simple when you do it that way. Now, if you don't want to paint them the same color as me, don't worry. I would suggest you paint them the colors that speak to you. I have 5 more pairs. I'm going to paint more of them just so I have examples. But the 3 colors I'm going to paint they're listed on the link. Everything is there. Everything is there. There's nothing to hide. I also have a resources page, and you better be on the links today. I'm sorry. Everything is on the resources page. There is a discount if you're ordering from Deco Art first time. You can get stuff off of Amazon. Okay, Valerie, if you go to my resources page, I'll give a link to that. I'm gonna start painting in 15 or 10 minutes. Let's see if I can copy. Hold on. So I do have a resources page. I listed several locations for the shoes. Thank you. The shoes were off of Amazon for less than 20 bucks. This is me. I love to give you classes that you're going to learn. You're going to take it not just on one surface. You're going to do it on several pair of shoes. So that's where I'm coming from. Thank you, Anne. She's following. So this is going to be July 27th. We're going to paint these. This is what we're going to paint. I don't care if you switch it up. We're going to talk about various design ideas. You're going to love this because I'm super resourceful. Oh my God, Elizabeth broke Amazon jail today. I'm going to let you off for that. Hi, Sammy in Colorado. So these were the shoes. I literally wore them on Sunday all day. I had so many comments about where did you get your shoes? And also once they found out that I painted them, they asked me if I could paint a pair for them. Why don't you just learn and do it with me? That's what I want, okay? That's legit what I want. And so there you go. We talked about the shoes. Is everybody good? Oh, good. Anne is already on this. Sherry, there's no Amazon jail. Elizabeth this morning told me that every time I mention a product, she goes to Amazon and orders it. And so she said she put herself on Amazon quarantine. So I respect that. All right. Thank you, Anne, for doing what you're doing. Yeah, there's no jail. Listen, the Amazon drivers show up to my house every 7 minutes. By the way, they delivered the 5 pairs of shoes I ordered, like individually, and I ordered them together. Okay, sorry. There's no Amazon jail. I think everybody went, oh my God, what? You can be put in Amazon jail? No. All right. So here's the thing about that class. It is taught live. I'm going to do it on July 27th from 5 to whenever we end. We can get these shoes done in 2.5 hours. I want to answer your questions. I want to talk about what works, what doesn't work. By the way, I'm painting a pair of black shoes tomorrow just so I can see what works and what doesn't work. Somebody wanted black shoes. I will do what I can. I gave you 3 basic colors, white and black. White and black are used for everything. 3 paint brushes. You probably have them on hand. I keep the resources list condensed so you don't feel like you have to go out and order a whole line of paint. Okay. Anything. All right. So then the next thing Elizabeth just said, my husband just said, stop making everyone think you can't buy stuff. All right, Elizabeth, I better see your shoes out of this. All right. So thank you for that. I have been asked over and over about my shoes. I have 5 more pairs to paint for myself. I decided I'm going to wear my art and I'm going to drink my art. These are my wine glasses. I've taught this class before. So cheers, I'm having a glass of wine tonight. All right. I have 7 minutes before somebody barks down my shirt and says I'm not painting. But I can tape stuff while we're talking. Number 1 question I get asked, when are you going to go back and travel teach? Because I used to do it and I love to do it. The first in-person retreat has just been announced. It is just been put out into the world of life. We've answered all the questions, or I hope all the questions. This is happening. It's a dream come true. And I'm going to talk about this. Hi, Connie. Okay, now we can get started because Connie is here. So first off, yes, I'm going to Oklahoma and I'm teaching at an event called Painting Palooza. And then I used to go on retreats where I was painting with other teachers and painters. So, of course, my business partner and I got together when I was in Fort Worth. We started talking about retreats. This is what happens when you're a visionary, you're an integrator. Like you have, like I'm the artist, the visionary who just talks about like, I just want this and I just want this. And then I've got my business partner who behind me says, okay, let's push the go button. Let's push the go button. I'm not a go button pusher. I like to wait and hesitate. She's a go button pusher. So we're having our first live event November 5th, 6th, and 7th. This is the live time, whatever. I don't even know what the name of the retreat is. I should have looked before. The email went out earlier today. It is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, November 5th, 6th, and 7th in Fort Worth. Angelica is registered. So it is going to be a weekend of, it's going to be called a retreat. And the one reason I want to say this is to you for a mom or for me, a woman who is busy in life, when you sign up for something and it's called a retreat, you want to be pampered and you want to retreat from your life. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be an art-filled weekend. On Friday night, we're doing a meet and greet. On Saturday, we have a full day. There is a VIP dinner on Saturday night. Sunday through, I want to say, over half the day. We know that people have to leave and go back to work. There is classes that day. That was just announced this afternoon. I can't believe it. The page is up there. Thank you. Kudos to my business partner, Donna, who just flies and is working behind the scenes. We have swag. We have giveaways. We have sponsors. We have photo booth. We have just we're in Fort Worth. I'm going to say I've already been to the location. I was sold on it because of the owners, who are all artists. It's at Gallery 101 in Fort Worth. Joy, Jimmy Joe Jenkins, and Bradley, we're coming to you. For you. It's going to be an incredible weekend. I'm thinking and talking about every possible detail I can to make this the best experience possible. So, yes, I've gotten a lot of requests to come to Florida and Wisconsin and this and that and this and that and this and that. We're going to get there. We're going to do our best. But you have to start somewhere. And like I said, I'm not a decision maker. I hope it works. I want everybody who shows up to have the best experience. Thank God I have a business partner who says, let's go. The other thing is Anne just found out. Anne said, can you please sign me up for this? Can I be the first one? Sorry, Anne. We couldn't sign you up. There is no seat available for you, Anne. Anne will be there. Anne is going to be there. She's our team member. I think you're all going to go to meet Anne. The best part is we know Anne is just going to be there. But yes, we're going to save her a seat. That was discussed early on, right when she said, what can I do? Can I be there? The answer is, Anne, yes. We've already talked. We've already talked to her. She knows. Will Anne paint? I don't know. Anne. She definitely will be a part of everything. I think we're going to auction Anne off. I mean, yeah, we're just going to say, auction her off. But, yeah, I always say this. There are people, your vibe attracts your vibe. Anne's going to be there. Anne's not going to. She literally messaged me when we were planning this and said, how do I sign up first? And we were like, yeah, not happening. So I'm going to say this for those of you who can't go. We talked about this, and I'm going to say this from the heart. We talked about this, about webinar, all this. I'll be behind the scenes sharing it, but I am not going to. We talked about, there's several, can we Zoom this? Can it be? I want to be there with, there's limited seating. Oh, it's 5:45. I'm gonna start taping. So, I promised something and I got to do it. So here's the thing. I'm going to be behind the scenes. I'm going to share every second of it. However, I want to be present for the limited number of people. Once the seats sell out, they're gone. That's it. We're not doing any more. We've talked about this. I don't want to have an overfilled space. I want everybody to have workspace. I want everybody to feel safe, like they can come in. Oh, I don't want this thick of tape. Sorry. I need some more workspace, so I'm going to just. So that's the thing. If you all want to sign up for this, once it's sold out, it is sold out. And we're not adding seats. I thought about streaming online, but my attention needs to be with those who are there, and I want to experience every um, every moment. Alice, there is a frequently asked questions part about places to stay, Airbnbs. We talked about doing this at a hotel and committing to a block of rooms. I have a strong feeling about this. If people are located or have friends or family, maybe you don't want to feel that commitment or put that in there. We talked about this. I have thought, well, Donna and I have thought about every aspect, and we're going to do the best we can. But Donna lives in the area, so we can ask her. But all of that is under the frequently asked questions. And then once it sells out, that's it. There's no like, hey, we're going to open up 10 spots. We're doing this in a gallery. They're moving everything around. We're renting the gallery out for the weekend. Oh, so that's funny. That's the dealio. So if you are wanting to sign up, you are welcome to do so. And then once we close it, we close it. So somebody, Kelly, just said, I'm at the last page of my art journal. So I owe you guys tons of stuff. Oh, Margaret, happy 12-day-old grandbaby day. So I finished this art journal. Oh my God, look at that happiness. All right. And then I just have finished this art journal. Don't worry, every page will be photographed and shared. So I'm starting a new... Deborah, you are not sleeping in your car. So I'm starting a new art journal. It is 5:45. I just started a new journal yesterday. Okay, I am on your path, girls and boys. We have members who are. So there you go. I have announced all the things that are just. I'm excited. I'm scared. Today we already had people signing up, and I was the early bird. Email went out for those who are on the wait list. Thank you. That's it. That's all I want to say. We're going to have giveaways, swag bags. We've already are designing shirts. By the way, too, when your business partner has really good taste, you're just like, yep, go with it. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. And we're not just creating in an art journal. This is open to everybody, not just your Artful Journey members. It is open for everybody. Once it sells out, it's done. We are going to have, we're looking at guest teachers. You don't want to be stuck with me all weekend. We are looking at morning meditation. I'm going to do a Canvas project because I feel very strong about that. And then we have a third project, which I know we haven't formally announced, but I believe it's going to be denim. So we're going to ask people to bring your denim of choice. So we're going to do that as well. I can't believe I get to go back to the world I love so much. So that's it. That's the big announcement. Okay, let's paint. Let's just paint. That's it. That's why we're here. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Margaret, by the way. All right. And I am going to take a sip of my wine. All right. Now, this is a new journal, so I'm going to start this the way I do not everyone, because I usually forget. I love these journals because I'm going to put my name in there. And you guys are part of this path. And this is 7. By the way, my oldest baby was born tomorrow. Okay. There we go. Let's get started. Now, I like to think I'm going to be predictable. but I'm not going to be predictable today. What colors should I pull out? Will there be additional charges? What's the question? Hold on, I gotta look. There's a question. Will there be additional charges once we get there? Well, Lisa, I'm gonna recommend. By the way, breakfast, and I'm gonna answer this with my face. Breakfast and lunch are provided on Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to have beverages, or something additional, we also have plans, and we don't have that all ironed out, but like coffee, tea, and water, that kind of thing. But dinners are not on us. We do have a VIP dinner that's not on us. So I guess if you're going to eat dinner, the answer is yes. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Does that help? But I'm also very keen on providing what we're painting on so that you have something so that things are included, paints and whatnot. All right. So let's talk. Oh, let's see. Somebody just said blues and yellows. What if you are plant-based only? Alice, yes, we'll talk about that. I am very keen to that. I'm very keen to vegetarian or something options. I don't know. We haven't worked all of the menu out, but I know that for breakfast, we'll do the best we can. Yes, Denise. I will talk to Donna about maybe a Facebook group where people could connect about sharing rooms. I love that idea. I don't think you're all going to want to share a room with me, but yes, Denise, I love this idea. I wish I could come to your retreat, but I'm going to see Wicked that weekend. Oh, I've seen Wicked. It's amazing. All right, so I think I had a request for blues and yellows. Let's paint. I love all these ideas. I know Anne is probably fruitfully taking notes because she always does that for me. But I love that. I love the idea to be connecting about Airbnbs. We have several people who live in the area, and it's kind of central. I know Deborah's going to be sleeping in her car. I'm going to be there with her. We're going to be art journaling all night long. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm feeling tonight. Wicked is phenomenal. I agree. All right, so I pulled out some, this is the classic set of Prima watercolors. If this is your first time joining me, then I try to keep it as basic as possible. Tonight we're using watercolors. Next week we're going to go into mixed media. I am thrilled to be doing all of this with you. Now, y'all are used to doing flowers with me. Maybe tonight might not be flowers. I don't know what it's going to be. Let's just do this thing. Hi, Sarah. All right. I've got I'm not pre-wetting my surface. I hope to leave some of this white, but I'm going to just do some various, oh God, this feels good. Ooh, we're starting a new art journal. Do we have an intention? Do we have something going behind this? Oh goodness, I just got an email I just got a message that people are signing up to spend the weekend with me. All right. I don't want this to be. What are we going to paint? Is anybody like, oh, is this just going to be flowers again? I love to. I've got the current set out right here. And I've got, this is the classic set. So I just thought we would just kind of easily paint. Nothing really kind of majorly planned, just some random circles. I wanted to leave some white in there. Oh, all right. All right, I like that color too. I want to prove you don't always need to know what you're painting. Let it go a little bit. Maybe it'll be a flower. Maybe it won't be a flower. I really am digging. I don't even know what color I'm digging into. Oh, that's not green. Okay, well, that's okay. That's kind of a flower. I want to leave some white in this. So the blues and green set is called the Current set. That is on my resources page. It's Prima Currents. It's kind of all greens and blues, and I actually really love this set because it just provides me lots of options to just This is why I like to prove that you don't necessarily have to have a plan and you can just let it go. And yep, maybe we're going to leave some white tonight. How about we do that? How about we leave some white in here? I mean, that kind of looks like a. I like to create from the space I'm in, and lately a little bit of chaos. I got a lot going on. Okay, do we have enough white left? I think so. I think so. I mean, am I going to leave that white? Let's put a leaf up here, maybe. A leaf, like, kind of. I know that's kind of random. Hmm. I don't even know what colors I'm kind of steering into, but let's see if there's another leaf down here. I think that's it. Is anybody wondering why they tuned in for this? I like to, I don't know. I like to always create from a space that it doesn't have to make sense all the time, even though you think it does have to. All right. Well, this is a chaotic hot mess. And maybe they're flowers, maybe they're not. How about that? How about that? I hope who's painting with me? Who is just letting it go? I know it can feel like chaos. But that's sometimes the best place to create from. I mean, we've done the scribble painting before where I just go, okay, we're just going to go for it. There we go. I love it. Thank you. Maybe this isn't going to make sense. Maybe it will. Misty just said, I'm painting with you, but I have no idea what you're doing. Misty, the great news is I have no idea what I'm doing either, so we're both in this together. Isn't it great to sometimes just go, let's let it go? You know, sometime last week somebody said to me, is it flowers all the time? And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But maybe today it's just a bunch of scribbles and a bunch of circles. All right. Let's see where it takes us. How about that? I dried that with a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer. You don't have to do anything. I don't know. Flour, not flour. How about we just draw? Oh, wow, you guys are so. Oh, I love it. Oh, Jenny Marie said too tired. I get it. I think I'm coming from a little bit of a space of just letting it go. By the way, all of these videos are rewatchable. You can watch them here on my Facebook page. You can watch them on my YouTube channel. Typically, I take the same art and I turn it into something that is like time lapse. So you don't have to feel like the need to create with me. But what I love that you do is just maybe one thing will inspire you from tonight. I mean, maybe nothing will, but my hope is always that something will happen where you're inspired and you will just let it go. Maybe it's a flower, maybe it's not a flower. Who cares? Does that matter? And I'll grab a thicker marker, but I just want to draw. Like, I legit just want it. Now, I really think I should have done this. All right, well, that's fine. I also feel like stuff doesn't always have to be like, I don't know, how do I word it? Like, you can have an intention in your heart, something that's going on. Maybe life is dealing you a raw deck of cards, um, and you just want to doodle and see what happens to it. Let it happen. It doesn't have to be like you're painting the Mona Lisa every time you step in. Does that make sense? Uh, I hope that makes sense. Especially, I'm going to say, if for those of you who have gone back to travel, I being one of them, I was in, oh my goodness, 3 states in 3 weeks. Take your art journal with you in the car. We've had some members of your Artful Journey who were traveling, and they said, "My husband thanks you so much for your lessons because I was painting the whole way." I loved it. All right. Thank you. I hope that even though life is a bit chaotic at times, you can just say, "Hey, I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna let it go to whatever being or whatever space in your life." We're just taking a Sharpie. This is a ultra fine Sharpie, and we're just scribbling. We're just drawing. I mean, do we know what we're doing? Not yet. It will reveal itself. I hope. If it doesn't, yeah, we'll just say she was drinking wine. I've only had one sip, so I can't blame it on that yet. And I guess these are looking like flowers. Somebody's going to yell at me. Next week we're doing something different for mixed media. But if it's not broke, don't fix it. I I want you to maybe come from the space of not pre-planning. Not pre-planning. I didn't pre-plan. I can't believe I didn't pre-plan this. Okay, that was sip number 2 of the wine. So if this goes to heck in a handbasket, that's okay. Like, yeah, do I think those are leaves? Sure, those are leaves. Okay. I like this. I'm. And remember, when you're jiggling and jangling around in a car, Thank you. Mariana said, flowers make you happy. Don't apologize for drawing for what makes you happy. I know. I shouldn't. It's just kind of like one of those things that you just want you don't want people to think you draw one thing, but yeah, maybe I draw one thing and okay. Thank you. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah. Okay. I did leave white space there on purpose. Okay, let's be clear about that. All right, I did. This might be, it might go down in my life as something abstract. How about that? All right. Jan says, I signed up for Texas, but I want to bring a friend. We both took your class in Chicago. Can I sing up for her? I think you want to sign up for her, but that's a great question. I love that question. I don't know the answer. The answer is, I think so. Yeah, you just need to give her name. I know you didn't mean sing up, but I'm just a smart aleck. All right, who wants to Dr. Seuss the heck out of this thing? I love that, Jan. That makes me so happy. Chicago was one of the best and worst memories of my life. I will do that, would be a testament to I'm going to be there through thick or thin because I wanted to leave. All right, who wants to Dr. Seuss this up? I hope you can see. We're just doodling. We're just changing this up. We're relaxing. We're taking whatever happened in our day and we're releasing it on paper. We're taking whatever happened in our life right now. Oh, Jan, I don't see a problem. Oh, gal, I love that. I don't see a problem with that. You'll just have to email support and they'll have to figure out the name. I don't know. I don't know about that. Donna, are you here? All right. So this is where your other, is this a flower? Yes, it is. Maybe not. Everything I teach, not everything. Sometimes it's literal. Sometimes I'm trying to capture the sunset. Today I'm holding a special intention in my heart for a dear friend of mine who suffered a stroke. I'm also thinking about some stuff I have going on. Yeah, Jan, we'll work it out. I would say it'd be better to sign up and because you can always transfer a ticket, you just can't cancel it. It's non-refundable. So, Jan, I say go for it. And then if anybody has a problem, they can come to me. I Yes, I love that. Oh my god. I'm envisioning the pictures and what we're doing and I don't know that this is a flower. It's just Patty, I don't have any affirmative plans on any teaching things except for Oklahoma, and I am definitely going to my retreat. So that's my things are now coming together. Now, why did I want white space, you wonder? Because I did. Is this always the space I go to? No. Why did I want white space? Just for this. Oops. Let's make sure our pen is working. I'm just going to draw. So we're going to book where we can book. This made a lot of sense. I'm happy to say that this I'm gonna not make every line go in the same direction. You probably thought I was just gonna go in the same direction, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't know why. I just wanted some space in there that I could fill in. That is, I'm gonna look up. Uh, let's do it the other way. Let's do this way. Let's. Sometimes we don't embrace the white space, but we're gonna embrace it now. My goodness, it's great to have no plan. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't give up on any possible location, but we're going back steadily. The other thing is I have a sheer commitment to making sure that we go to places that see, it's now not so lost when you draw it out. Now, that doesn't mean we're done drawing. It means now we can come in and fill these spaces that we talked about that were left. And I'm being conscious of the time. I know people have stuff to do. I don't know if I'm drawing lines or if I'm going to come in there with some ink or something. Um, I'm, I got to feel it as I go. I'm going to ask a question. You guys can answer this. Do you feel when you sit down to draw, it has to be some sort of literal interpretation of what's going on in your world? Or do you feel like you can just sit down and scribble something like, my day was a little chaotic today? Um, and maybe I had a lot of cirrus, like a lot of, uh, we have a lot of things that was going on that it was just like, this is my day. Do you ever feel like maybe you can just draw that and it's like the Dr. Seuss interpretive of your day? It's like an interpretive dance. Or do you just feel like every piece has to be a masterpiece? Like that's something I'm very cognizant of, and just knowing that maybe this is going to be the best it is. Or maybe this glass of wine is really helping. No. I just I don't know. There's something about knowing that maybe and I'm looking. Maybe you don't have to always. So yeah, maybe today was a little bit about flowers. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just me scribbling the day out. Patty, wonderful question. So I used watercolor and mixed media paper. I never really. Mixed media is typically less absorbent than a watercolor paper. I love watercolor paper. I don't really worry when they crinkle. There are several remedies for that per se. You can throw an iron on it. But it eventually flattens out. Does that make sense? Okay, now I gotta hold on. I gotta get something. Hold on. I wonder if I have one of these. Yep. So Sharpie makes it's on my resources page. They make a brush permanent marker. Looks like this. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to just go in. So they do eventually straighten out. Now you're going to see, like, this may be the most boring thing to watch, but I love polka dots. Oh, I didn't mean to do everyone, but I'm doing it now. So, oh, I didn't mean to do everyone, but I'm doing it. So the answer is yes, it does eventually straighten out, and over time you can put, something heavy on top of it. I love it when my pages have character and they wrinkle up a bit. Also, if you want to counteract that, you can always seal the back side of it with like a matte medium or a chalk paint. Or you can paint on the outside of or the other side of it, because what that is going to do is counteract. Oh my god, this is like somebody threw up polka dots on my page. So to answer your question, yes, I've encountered it. It eventually flattens out, and don't worry about it. Don't obsess over it. That's what I say. All right, so now because I meant to do every other one, I'm just going to come back in because who cares? Thank you. Your nail polish matches. By the way, I just ran home and did my nail polish because um, I locked my finger in my desk drawer today. This nail was probably going to eliminate itself, and the nail polish fell off. So yeah, I was raised by a mother who has perfect nails. So I pretty much came home and did that. All right. So I'm always one of those people who just doesn't care about all the weaving and the what, if the pages get wavy. I think that has character. But if you use watercolor paper, that happens less because um, watercolor paper is more heavily weighted and it just takes it better. Okay, now I didn't think I was going to do this, but I think I'm going to scribble along the variations because I love the variations. I didn't think I was going to call them out, but I am going to call them out. So go ahead. Okay. I don't know. All right. So somebody said something about, I think it was Joyce, said something about don't delete things in your art journal because you learn something from every page. I'm going to tell you this about life. Um, my dad has a saying called "Some days are diamonds, some days are stone." You get the opportunity. You hopefully get the opportunity to wake up and do it over again the next day. The answer is I don't delete anything from my art journal, even if I atrociously hate it. Okay, I'm looking at some stamp pads right now. I do believe every day is a learning opportunity. I'm always open to ideas. What's going to make me better? What is going to enrich my life? Um, I don't. I don't remove stuff out of my art journal. What journal book do I buy? Okay. I was too late to sign up. Okay, Patty, I'm going to give you a link. Here you go. I'm just going to, this is for Patty. You're not required to order from me, Patty. I'm just going to give you this link. But these are the art journals I know, use, and love. So I'm giving you that link just, no, I'm not. I'm not giving you the, I think I did. Okay, sorry, I didn't give you anything. Those are the art journals I know, use, and love. The pages come out. By the way, that's what I'm working on for the retreat. So now I'm just going to take some, this is some stamp pad ink, and I'm just going to go around and I'm going to decide what I want to emphasize. I like the white. I'm leaving the white. This is a green. Remember that green that wasn't in the... So I'm going to just go in here and just start, but I want the white to stay. I want the white. I'm happy that I have this white in there, but I've got like a teal color I'm working in here. I could, by the way, you could take your watercolors right over the top of it if you want to bring out more. Go over the top if there's something you want to emphasize. I want the white. I'm okay with that. So let's give you an example. The watercolors we had out earlier, okay? Let's just say I wanted to say bring a little more in here, and I can do that. I don't have to, I can make it darker here. But this is the time where I start to add like highlights and lowlights and just going with it. But I did want the white in there. I did. Let's see. What do I need? Since I added more water, I want to make sure I dry this before I go running it. And by the way, morning meditation, when I do that, I am working on getting journals that speak to me, where that is going to be part of the retreat, because I feel like it's important that we just open up and journal together. We're going to have a weekend. So this is my aquarellable pencil that I just love. I know I love this. I'm just going to come in here and just go around the perimeter a little bit. Nope, not the perimeter. I'm going off the perimeter. Okay. Ooh, I got to sharpen it. I'll have my journals with me. The good news is I'll have them because they're going to go from one place to another. Okay. And now I'm just coming in and just filling in. I feel like the white pen or a white Posca pen would do really well here. I don't know, guys. I don't want to make this literal. I want to make this was part of my random day. My goodness, I love what I do. I love sharing this with you guys. Nope, too thick. Okay. I think we are done, except for one thing, because I can't help myself. What time is it? We are done. Yes, are we done? It's, yes, I have 2 minutes. So my Posca paint pens, I'm going to come in here. Just go ahead and how random was this? And thank you guys for signing up. I just got a note. It's very sweet. I don't know, guys. I think we're done. I know. I feel like as if random as this is. This was it. This was what was in my. Hmm. I don't know. There is one other thing. My stamp set. Speaking of stamp sets, I'm gonna reach out to. Yep. Okay. I just needed something. And yes, I wanted that white. I don't know why. I did. Uh, I did. I will tell you again and again, this is the stamp set that I just go to when I need something random in there. Okay. That's, I probably, I don't have a package of them, but that's it. Okay. So that's it. I'm done. This is Archival Ink Ranger. I'm just going to give one little swoop around the edge. And we're done. Okay, for those of you who just say, I take these flowers, I know this was a little bit off the beaten path, but I wanted to go there, and that's what I felt today. So, I want to also say to you, you don't have to always be so literal in what you're doing and to try to achieve something that is so dang perfect, okay? Don't. Oh, God. Yep. 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 And yeah. I know it's not perfect. Great. I got too many things in my life that I try to do that. All right. I didn't really know about the white space. I just thought I should have something and it shouldn't be just the same dang thing. So I'm going to hold this up. I will photograph this, by the way. It's not it's done. Um Here's the thing about our Wednesday at 6:30. I ended on time. This is done. I'm not going to add anything. I'll photograph this. I share it. This goes to YouTube. I don't really. I just want to prove you don't always have to take something so literal and make sure it's perfect. Maybe it's just this is when you let it go a little bit. Would I change 10,000 things? Are you guys going to post stuff to me and tell me, this is how I did it, and I'm going to notice, oh, this is better? That's the way it goes. But you're not comparing your artwork. You are just sharing your artwork and letting it go a little bit. Okay? Next Wednesday, by the way, is Mixed Media Night. Yes, I'm doing it. Zena said mine has a lot more white space and it looks like a 5th grader did it. Perfect. By the way, when you're young, nobody tells you what is right and wrong about it. So you get to experience that from that perspective. I'm happy about that. I'm just really, that's the way I am. So, as I watched you tonight, I added vines, berries to my scripture index card that started writing in church this evening. Thank you for your inspiration. By the way, I thank you. Anytime you can take your faith, whatever that faith is, I'm going to say whatever that faith is every day, by the way, and I post this on my, Instagram feed a lot, is Jesus Calling. Doesn't mean you have to follow it, but I am very faith-based and I love to share something that is from my heart, whether it's an intention or something that's going on in your life. And don't worry that you think you're being selfish. Your art is, you should create from your heart. Always. And that's what I put in all my art. It's not necessarily for what I got going on. It's what other people have going on. And I want to lay it out there all that time. Thank you. Jesus Calling is the name of the book. It was something that pulled me through my divorce. It was actually given to me by my financial advisor. So that is something that is very important to me, and just letting you know that doesn't matter. Whatever, God, Buddha, put your intention in your heart in your art journaling. Don't worry that when you're driving down the road and you don't have a straight line. You don't need one. Okay? Don't need one. You literally can just let it go. This is the first page in my next art journal that is part of my art journey. It is part of my art life. It is part of what I do. And it's part of what keeps me grounded and loving every second, even when the seconds aren't so great. So I will leave you with this. Thank you so much. Please share your art with me. Your Artful Journey members, we are going to be doing morning meditation on Friday. And I'm already thinking about what we're going to be doing. So I want to thank you so much. I am free every Wednesday. I'm not free. My art lessons are free every Wednesday. And these videos all go to YouTube. Thank you so much for giving me a reason to just create with you all. I couldn't be more thrilled that my heart is awoke to something so amazing. And I can't wait to be live with you guys in November. Thank you so much. I will talk to you all soon. Don't forget, the shoe workshop is already live and it's announced. It's already on my blog. I'm going to blog about the art retreat. Thank you so much for my whole team that makes every little one of my art dreams come true. And I will talk to you guys all, if not Friday, Art Journal, your Artful Journey members. I will speak to you all next Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am live on my Facebook page for free. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.